The moment Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce set foot in New York on the final day of the year came without roaring crowds, without a red carpet, without fireworks lighting the sky. And yet, it was precisely that silence that made the world stop and pay attention. When two of the most closely watched figures in music and sports stepped off a private jet, what was it about these seemingly ordinary images that made them feel so extraordinary? What was unfolding was not simply a trip to the city for New Year's celebrations. It marked the full stop at the end of a turbulent, accomplished year, and the comma opening an entirely new chapter as they prepared to enter 2026 in an engaged relationship. Taylor appeared in an elegant coat, her softly curled hair falling naturally, a relaxed smile on her face. Travis, wearing a cap and a clean, understated outfit, carried the luggage as he walked beside her down the runway. No spectacle, no performance, just two people moving together, their body language honest and unforced. For Taylor, New York is more than a destination. It is a creative hub, a second home, a city that has witnessed many transformations in her life and career. For Travis, it represents a point of balance, somewhere between Kansas City and the growing number of shared moments with Taylor. And this quiet arrival seemed to set the tone for a very different New Year's Eve, private, warm, and deeply reflective. What do you think about the way they chose to begin the new year so simply? Images of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce on the New York airport runway spread rapidly across social media. But what made people pause wasn't fashion or glamour. It was the feeling, so different from the usual celebrity appearances, unhurried, relaxed, and unguarded. Taylor smiled as she walked beside Travis while he quietly carried the luggage, subtly leaning toward her in what felt like a natural reflex. In a world of carefully staged moments, it was precisely the lack of staging that created the appeal. Security was, of course, present, but it didn't disrupt the emotional flow of the moment. They didn't rush. They didn't lower their heads to avoid cameras. They didn't try to manufacture a perfect image. Instead, they maintained just enough distance from the outside world, as if carrying a private space with them in a public setting. This is something not every high-profile couple can achieve, existing in public without sacrificing intimacy. New York plays a uniquely significant role in this story. For Taylor Swift, the city has long been a source of creative inspiration, a place where she found new musical voices and redefined her personal identity. It carries memories, relentless energy, and pivotal moments of transition. For Travis Kelce, New York may not be home, but it has become part of their shared rhythm, a meeting point between the demanding NFL schedule in Kansas City and a life increasingly intertwined with Taylor's. The year 2025 was far from easy for either of them. Taylor continued to cement her status as a global icon, facing immense public and media expectations while maintaining control over her career. Travis, in a completely different arena, sustained elite performance as an NFL star, bearing competitive pressure alongside intensified scrutiny as his relationship became a focal point of attention. Two separate career paths united by a common challenge, shrinking personal space. That is why their arrival in New York meant more than just travel. It felt like a necessary pause before stepping into a new year. No urgency, no grand statements, just two people who had navigated a long year choosing to be together in the most ordinary way. As many fans noted online, their chemistry doesn't lie in grand gestures, but in their comfort with silence. Look deeper, and this is also how they tell their story to the world, not with words, but with actions, not with explosive moments, but with stability. It's a quiet message in an age where everything moves too fast. Sometimes the most powerful thing is calm. And it was that calm that brought them to New York to close one year and prepare to enter 2026 in a very different state of mind. Looking back at the moment Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce arrived in New York on the final day of the year, what lingers isn't the image of celebrities, but something deeply human. They had both endured a year filled with pressure, achievement, and constant scrutiny, yet chose to appear together in the simplest way possible. No announcements, no stage, just walking down a runway side by side, smiling. This moment closed out 2025 like a necessary pause. Taylor enters the new year as a steady global icon, an artist who has learned to balance creativity with personal life. Travis steps into 2026 as a seasoned, grounded athlete, more composed under the media spotlight. But what matters most is how they step into the new year together, with trust and quiet peace visible in the smallest gestures. Perhaps the most powerful message of this story isn't about fame or success, it's about choice. The choice to slow down when the world demands speed. The choice to protect what's private when everything can become a headline. And the choice to walk together even when no one needs to be watching. So what about you? As one year ends and another begins, what matters most to you? Leave a comment with the keyword New Year to share your thoughts. And if you want to keep following in-depth, behind-the-scenes stories like this, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us in the next update.